Hey everyone, this is Streetscape and this is a recent pickup video. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, first one I got is an HD PVR. This is for recording video games in HD. And I love it. You can record it with up to 60 frames per second. And it's a great hardware. It's very expensive though. It's about 200 bucks. And for my sake, I hope that it works for eternity, because if I gotta constantly pay for it, it's definitely not worth it. But it's been working good so far, so I really like the device. Next one is a brand new Wii. It's a black Wii, and this one's bundled with New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and it also has the Mario Galaxy 2 soundtrack. Well, Mario Galaxy, sorry, the original Mario Galaxy soundtrack. This one is a new laptop. It's an HP laptop. I don't know exactly what it's called. It's just HP Pavilion such and such numbers, crazy numbers. Yeah, so yeah, I just bought a new laptop. I thought it'd be a lot more convenient to edit videos that way, so I won't have to keep going to the living room to edit with that computer, even though I bought that one too. But yeah, so I just thought it'd be a little bit more convenient to buy it that way. Next one is the PSP. So I got that with a memory stick, because for some strange reason it's not bundled with it. So yeah, what can you do? At least it was cheap, that's all I can really say. So with the PSP, I got these two games right here, if I can adjust them well. Ys 7. It's Ophifelgana and Ys 7, so they're part of the Ys series, of course. And with Ys 7, you get the game, of course, the soundtrack, and you get this. Now, this is a cloth of the map display. That's pretty cool. It's pretty much the whole map display, just wrapped in a pretty neat cloth. And you also get, forgot to mention this, you also get the art book for the entire first three Ys series that's out on the PSP. So you get a little art gallery for all three of those games. So I thought that was really cool. And for the original, I think I put it up wrong. Well, this is Ys 7 right here. And this one's Ophifelgana. And Ophifelgana comes with, of course, the original game, soundtrack, and I believe this is a calendar. So that's cool. I do love those two games, by the way. They're action RPGs. And the bosses are just so creative. I love how creative the bosses are. I might as well mention this box set too. This is, let me just take it out real quick. This one is Tekken Hybrid. I figured I'd just mention this box set too. About the limited edition. This is right here. See that? And the back. And the limited edition comes with, I dropped it on accident. It comes with the art book and the soundtrack for Tekken Tag Tournament 1 and Tekken Tag Tournament 2. So for Tekken Hybrid, you get Tekken Tag Tournament in HD, you get a demo of Tekken Tag Tournament 2, and you also get the film of Tekken Blood Vengeance. So you get all three of those in one Blu-ray disc. So that's nice. Sadly, Tekken Tag Tournament doesn't have online play, which is something that I would have loved. I would have loved for it to have online play, but what can you do? So yeah. Next is Kirby Magic Attack. This is a strategy game. You play as 10 Kirbys, and you basically just go around trying to solve puzzles with them. And it's very time consuming. I put a lot of time into it so far, but I still need to get through with it. Next is Cave Story 3D. I love this game. I played it on the PC when it was freeware. It still is freeware, but I played it, what was it, like a few years ago. And I just love the game. I love the characters. They're just so simplistic. I just love how simple the characters and the storyline is. And it's a very fun game. It's a platforming game with RPG elements in it. So it's just really good. Next is Super Mario 3D Land. It's a very fun platformer. PETA, what can I say? I love Mario 3D Land. It's a very fun game. Next up is Mario Kart 7. And you know, when you hear Mario Kart 7, it's just so weird hearing 7 and Mario Kart all together, because I just really didn't think there was that many. You know, it's kind of hard to believe. But I do love the game. Online play, I love the community online play. I mean, at least you guys have class, because random online play, I can't even play it anymore. I just can't stand it. Playing Rainbow Road with bumper carts, that's not good. So, Mario Kart, I do love the game, but I'll only play online in the community. So, yeah, that's a good game. Next one is Sonic Generations for the 3DS. Disappointed with this one, by the way. They could have done so much more. The levels are just so short. You can finish them in like a minute, and that's so short. Like, even for a handheld, they could have put so much more into it. But yeah, I was disappointed with Sonic Generations. They could have did a lot more, and I don't think it's worth full retail price. Next up is Star Wars Force Unleashed 2. I still think the first Force Unleashed was better. It had better storyline, and as far as Force Unleashed 2, it had new force powers, but there was only 2 of them, and the story wasn't as good. But I didn't like it very much, but for $20, I can't really complain. Next is Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Simply put, I love Skyrim. I've never played an Elder Scrolls game before, so this was quite a breath of fresh air for me, if I can say that. You just have so much to do, like side quests and so much weapons you can choose from and magic you can master. Just a lot of stuff that'll leave you just playing this game for hours on end. Next one is Dragon Ball Z Budokai Ultimate Tenkaichi. I still like Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi 2 because you can actually fight on there. This one is more like a hit and miss. You can play the guessing game the whole time. You basically do like a few hits here, and then it goes to like this quick time event where you gotta guess what button your opponent pressed, and then after that, then it's all downhill. And then you can just randomly get hit by attacks, but you can't really defend or anything like that, so it's a hit and miss for me. Next is Rayman Origins, a great platforming game. I simply love Rayman Origins. There's just so much gameplay involved. They kept it like the classic old school Rayman started on the PS1, and I just loved it. The music is just so memorable, and the stages are so well made and creative. And it's just 4-player co-op involved too, so it just adds more fun. And there's so much things you can collect. They made sure that you kept yourself occupied playing through this game. Next up is Bleach Soul Resurrection. I'm really enjoying Bleach. It's a really fun game. If you're new to the series, then this is definitely gonna throw you off. You're gonna be completely confused because it starts off like in the way later in the series. So that's kind of odd. But other than that, I do enjoy the gameplay. It's very simple to play. And they have this cool leveling up system where they have this huge map and your character is at a small portion of it. And once your character gets stronger, you're able to go to other characters' portions of the map and still level up your same character. So that's a very interesting design. Next is Demon Souls. Yeah. Next, no. Easily one of the hardest games I've ever played. But it makes it more fun to play because you want to go farther into the game, and it makes it more gratifying than just defeating enemies. And it doesn't matter how strong or weak they are. It just makes it more fun because you know you're going to die sooner or later, and you want to make the best of it. But I really do enjoy this game. Next up is Heavy Rain. Just got through with Heavy Rain not too long ago, and I can easily tell you that Heavy Rain is like a mix of DDR fused with Metal Gear Solid cutscenes. There's so much interaction between the gestures that you do with the PlayStation controller and the buttons that you press, so there's a lot of interacting involved, and I really love the story. It's a suspenseful story, so it's really good.
Troy, stop or I call the cops! Troy, I will call the cops!
Next up is Super Paper Mario. I'm really enjoying Super Paper Mario. The thing is, it just gives you a nice bit of fresh air to the series. The storyline is just completely different and crazy, and I love it. It breaks the fourth wall quite a few times, and I do find that hilarious. Just the way that they set it up, where it's like an action RPG, and you're able to switch perspectives from 2D to 3D, is just really fun because it makes you solve puzzles. It's a really addictive game. I do enjoy it. Next is Kirby's Return to Dreamland. What a fun game Kirby is. It reminds me of Kirby's Dream Land, and playing that on the NES was just so fun to me, and this is definitely what it reminds me of. There was nothing wrong with Kirby's Epic Yarn, it just wasn't your traditional Kirby game, and I think that's what people try to take advantage of. It's the same thing with Star Fox Adventures, how it wasn't your traditional Star Fox game, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad game. So, all in all, I do enjoy Kirby's Epic Yarn, and I love this game. Next is Sonic Generations. I really like Sonic Generations. It's definitely a step up from what the series has been doing lately. I do like the fact that you're playing through these stages in different perspectives, in 2D and in 3D. So they're both done like from the ground up. So there's like some similarities, but they kept most of it different. So it just keeps giving you like this nice breath of fresh air, and it's just a very fun game. I really do enjoy it. Hopefully the DLC will be great. I'm hoping a lot of DLC for this game. There's a lot of potential involved. Next is King of Fighters. Oh boy, King of Fighters 13. 13 is a million times better than 12. You have a bigger roster, you have more specials to do finally, and there's finally a story involved with extra modes. And you can actually practice new combos with your characters too. They have like this special tutorial where I can teach you how to do those combos. So it's really good that they have that. Next is Saints Row the Third, and I love this game also. It's so over the top. It's just a really addictive game. You can just build your gang from the ground up, and you can just collect all these crazy weapons involved, and DLC is going to be insane too. So I'm really liking Saints Row the Third, and I really need to get the other two. Next up is Batman Arkham City. I like how in Batman Arkham City you have more freedom. In Arkham Asylum it kind of felt like you were trapped. I mean, I know you're in a jail cell and everything, so that's understandable, but with this one you're outside. So I do like that fact, and you acquire all these crazy new techniques where he interacts with the environment a lot more. So I do like this game a lot. Let me just talk to you about some soundtracks, some extra soundtracks that I got, and some anime shows. So here we got the King of Fighters soundtrack. This is what I got for pre-ordering the game because I was so excited for it. And you basically have a compilation of your previous King of Fighters games into this small little case here, and literally there's 4 discs. It's a 4-disc set. So I don't know, hopefully it's, yeah, it is upside down. So yeah, you got 4 discs, and they expand from like the first King of Fighters all the way to 13. So I love that. And I don't even know if I mentioned this either, but Legend of Zelda soundtrack, Ocarina of Time, and the Mario Galaxy soundtrack. Now I'm going to be talking about some anime DVDs that I got. So, I have the Death Note. I have the entire series. It's hard for me to pull both of them out, but yeah, I have the entire series. Next one, Neon Genesis Evangelion, the Platinum Collection. It's a cool box set. And I also got the movie, which is the first one. It's basically a remake. It's a retelling of the story. They did a really good job. If you don't want to watch like 25 episodes, you can watch the movies, and it's a lot quicker. Next is When They Cry Higurashi. This is a really gory horror, suspenseful horror show. It's really crazy. So I actually had to buy this one from PlayAsia because buying the show separately was gonna cost me crazy amounts of money, which I was starting to learn the hard way because I have about 2 more volumes after that. So yeah, I love the show. The way that they tell the story is just so unique, and they did it in such a fun way. So I really do love this show. So now here's some games that I bought that I haven't really put time into. Naruto Ultimate Ninja 3, Mega Man X8, Infamous 2, too busy playing Infamous 1 by the way, Ratchet & Clank Future, Tools of Destruction, Dante's Inferno, Divine Edition, Yakuza 4, too busy playing Yakuza 3, Naruto Ninja Storm, the Eco and Shadow Colossus collection, Dragon Ball Z Raging Blast 2, Dark Souls, Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, Super Mario Galaxy. This is the Nintendo Selects collection. I already have the original one. Mario and Sonic 2012, Metroid Other M, No More Heroes, Heroes Paradise, Dragon Age 2, Gears of War 2, Gears of War Triple Pack, sorry, LA Noire, Battlefield 3, Space Marine, Hunted Demon's Forge, and Grand Theft Auto 4 Complete Edition. So that's it. Those are my pickups. Streetscape signing out. I hope you all enjoyed it.